who's gonna carry me out? Ugh.
You thought you saw the last of me. Surprise, baby! Before I get into conversation, because I know I have a lot of questions to answer and I have a lot of information to discuss and things about the cycle. I'm making food and I'm making breakfast, I guess. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm having 2 whole eggs on toast and I bought yesterday at Walmart, I got, you know those like rotisserie chickens that they just kind of like leave hanging in their little warm surface, their little oven. Let's get to talking because I haven't been around for probably 4 to 5 months. Why did my cycle, my second cycle, come to an end 1 month in, 4 weeks in? I wasn't within where I live. I went to Vancouver for a little bit, and then after I went to Costa Rica for a little bit. So I wasn't able to obviously bring gear with me. But indeed, I am back for the next round, whether people like it or not. Let me talk about what I'm gonna be taking this time around. I'm still taking I guess the short form version for the fitness world is test sip. This is gonna be my test cycle for this time around. It's basically whatever was left over from last time. I also have to get at least maybe like 1 more liquid to have a full cycle. So I'm gonna have to reach out and do that. And then I have my Anavar, which is also, this is a full pack that I haven't even used yet. I just opened it recently. So I have this, I haven't even started this. I've started test. I'm gonna let that kind of like get into my body for about 2 weeks and then I'm gonna get on this. And then a lot of people, I talked about this the first time around in my first cycle, but I'm assuming that people weren't watching me then. But I was getting a lot of questions asking me, well, you know, like, do you have your anastrozole? I do have it. Testosterone, that's easy. This is to get bigger. This is to gain muscle. This is to make you stronger. This is to give you better energy, more energy. Everybody knows that testosterone is what takes over a steroid cycle. So if you're taking Anavar for the full cycle that you're on, you should notice about 5 pounds of muscle. It does make you stronger. It's a big effect when it comes to strength. Apparently, when you're on Anavar, I hope, this time around, I'm home and I'm able to do it. My gyms are open. I started a new gym. It's not a fat burner. It helps you build muscle and grow muscle, but it also, from what I know, it'll help kind of like tone you up and it'll shred. And then I'm not gonna get into deep, conversation about anastrozole, but it basically just kind of helps prevent gyno. Let me get into a quick conversation about Derek. His name on YouTube is More Plates, More Dates.
What's up guys, Derek, moreplatesmoredates.com. Today we are going to be reacting to George Popovich. This is a video I've been sent by a few guys on Instagram.
One of my good friends, Yasin, I hope he's watching this actually. Yasin, miss you man, let's get together and hang out. He reached out to me over Instagram. Then he's like, oh, I can't believe Derek talked about you. And I go, wait a tick. Let me quickly show you guys. Okay, it might look kind of suspect. This is the leftover chicken. I thought I had more chicken breast. I go online, More Plates, More Dates. This guy Derek. I'm like, okay, he's like one of these big like steroid fitness guys. And then I see his most recent video, and the thumbnail is him in the center, and his green screen background is yours truly. I was scared because judging from the reaction from my own videos, it's a lot of hate. Like I get a lot of people who don't like me or, who judge my cycle or I'm not gonna get into full detail about it. So I was like, oh, this can't be good. And I was like, oh my God, he's not gonna understand my humor. Like my videos are for more entertainment purposes. They're not for, to be informative. I'm not an encyclopedia when it comes to steroids. That's not what my channel is about, nor my videos. I'm not trying to make my videos in that direction. I'm just here to basically be raw, be real, and just show people what an average looking person with an average looking figure, what that looks like when you go on steroids. I FaceTime my friends. I explained them the situation. They all were like, literally everyone hung up and they went to watch this video. Everyone gets back to me. They're like, George, it's not bad. Like Derek is a really nice person. Like he's really good. I see there's like 1,000 comments. I had my friend go through the comments, Jamal. He goes, George, avoid the comment section. I go, that's all I needed to hear. There was a lot of people commenting on the way I looked. Okay, I get it. I don't look the best. I don't have abs. I'm not like completely ripped. Like Derek said, it could be genetics. Steroids might not hit me the way it might hit the next person who's veiny who's bulky, who's huge. You know, the other side of it where maybe I'm not eating enough, or maybe I'm not working out a proper way, or I'm not working out too much, which is fine. I mean, like, people can judge me for my cycle, for my fitness journey, for my routine, but you guys have to remember, I guess a lot of people didn't watch my very first video introducing the fitness part of my channel. Yeah, at one point I experienced body dysmorphia. I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I'm huge, I don't like what I'm seeing. So I started taking the ephedrine caffeine mix more than, you know, I guess the average. You know, straight guys, flex like this.
George, your body actually looks like it looks stand straight.
Disgusting.
You just need to get more built at the top.
George, you actually
Guys, I looked sick. I was bones. Like, so then eventually when I started to, you know, pick up on the fact that this isn't good for me, I started to want to gain back healthy weight. I was eating so much fast food to try and just like get all that like meat back into my body, and it wasn't working because my body was so used to ephedrine. So I jumped onto steroids because I was like, maybe this will get me to gain weight faster. I have arrived to my appointment. I'm gonna work out chest today. Yeah, I started a new gym, by the way, because I'm not doing CrossFit anymore. I have all my workouts written on my phone, so I kind of, because I have an hour, right? Like, it's an hour slot, so it's really crammed when I get there. It's like, okay, buddy, hit the pedal to the metal. Let's move it or lose it, because I have to get all my workouts in because I have 60 minutes only because of the appointment. It's been like a really long time since I've pinned myself. It was good. Like, I mean, I'm acting like I like got a massage or something. I'm like, yo, like that felt really nice, eh? I'm not really scared of needles. I don't really have a phobia of needles. Took out, you know, the gear, dude. Put it in. And then, so I'm gonna start with 0.7 for like the week and then maybe up it after that. What a pleasant morning we are all having. Look what the cat dragged in. It is the day after my first pin of testosterone. You know what I'm obsessed with? And it's funny that I'm talking about this because I was just on TikTok like literally 2 seconds ago. You know that new trend where it's the clown filter on your face, like with the colorful eyes, and you have to say something embarrassing that's like happened to you in the past to make you look like a clown? Like, the sound is so funny. It's like, you're just kind of like standing there, you're ba-da-bee-da, ba-dee-boo-da, ba-da-bee-da, ba-dee-boo. Let me briefly describe what the feeling is like after the first 2, maybe 3 shots of testosterone in the beginning of your cycle. Let me just close my bathroom door because it's bothering me. Hiya. You don't necessarily feel much within the first 2 weeks of being on testosterone. It takes about maybe a month for it to like fully seep into your body, and then you start to feel the benefits and the effects. Actually, let me go. Okay, so I brought everybody upstairs with me into my bedroom, which is a bit of a disaster. I think a lot of people think that, you know, after the first 2-3 shots, you feel like Superman, man. Like, you could fly, you could lift heavy, like you could lift trucks. No, actual liquid, the actual testosterone that you will be taking during your cycle, it takes about like a month to get into your body, and then you start to feel different. But you definitely feel like the little things. Like, for instance, for me, when I wake up, the best term that I could use is you feel like it's a brand new day. You have this like energy boost. You have this bombastic energy, and you're like, okay, I could go to the gym right now and I could do a pretty hefty, good workout. Or you could prolong your workout. Like, you have that stamina in you that makes you want to work out more. Those are the little things that you notice in terms of change. Anavar, I couldn't really tell you how this feels, but I definitely will update everybody on what the effects of Anavar are. Good morning, folks. I'm specifically working out my triceps today. I am crunched for time. I have a hefty workout to do today. I have to activate all my muscles. Again, I have been, 3 months away from working out. I've been working out in my basement, but once again, you're limited to the weights and the weights. I'll see you inside, buckaroony. It's officially time for drum roll. Drum roll. Oh, yeah, suddenly I'm a baby. Drum roll. The second dose of testosterone, baby. All right, so I'm ready with my alcohol wipes. I always have 3. I just filled up the syringe. It's at 0.7. I just finished with the dose. It wasn't tense. It wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult. Everything went smoothly. For anybody who had any questions, I've had some people reach out to me, some beginners. I too am still considered a beginner. When it comes to pinning, just breathe. Just focus on what you're doing. Make sure to take your time because I know when you get anxious, you just want to make sure that process is fast. It's leg day, baby. I just got pulled over by the cops. I don't know if you can see the light back there, but they're doing like the ride program to make sure nobody's drinking. And you know, I rolled down the window and the first thing, like I'm good energy, and she goes, "You're very chipper. I like that a lot." Okay, love that for me. I was like, wow, good energy, good vibes, cha-ching. Let's finish this weekend off with an amazing gym session. I gotta get the dark roasteroonie in. Biceps today. Let's get strong. Let's get big.
My face is drenched in sweat right now because of the mask. Like, I don't, like, the rule here is, like, you have to wear your mask. Oh my God, I can't even lift my arms right now to even, oh my gosh. Because the rule here is, like, you have to wear a mask as you work out. Okay, like, I'm sweating. Like, I have to take it off. Like, I can't breathe. Like, the mask is literally going like, That's clean, by the way.
I wanted to make this last video kind of like the outro of week 1 Speedy. I just wanted to finish off the video by saying that in week 2, I'm going to be doing the precise body measurements with like the measuring tape on my like thighs and my arms and all that. So you could get the dimensions for what my body is at right now. And then as we grow, we will continue to measure. However, for right now, I have my scale here with me. Let's jump on it. 195. Woo! The camera battery is like telling me we gotta log out because it needs charging. I'll see you guys in week 2. I'm super excited. We are back on the next cycle and the next journey, so join with me. Keep coming along. Okay, I'll see you in week 2. See ya.